To tag a material in Revit, typically you would either be in an elevation view or a section view, or maybe in a floor plan view. And currently what we're looking at is that we have a wall and a floor both made out of the same material. Let's first go to a floor plan view and then tag one of these materials inside of a floor plan view. So underneath the project browser, floor plans, double click on level 1. Zoom in so that you can see the floor a little bit better just by spinning the wheel of your mouse. Then go to the Annotate tab on the ribbon. Over toward the right-hand side, and your icon may be a little bit bigger than mine depending on the resolution of your screen, there's an option there for Material Tag. Click on Material Tag. Move your cursor down here, and then once you're somewhere over the floor, wherever you'd like to place your material tag at, just click to place your material tag. Then hit the Escape key on the keyboard. What you'll notice is that you'll get this little question mark symbol. And the reason why you have a question mark is that this material has never been either tagged before or has never actually had any kind of designation associated with it before. Click once on the question mark, click a second time on the question mark, and now let's type in BRK-1. That's what will designate this material to be, brick-1. Now let's go to an elevation view. Move your cursor under the project browser and then double click on East. Now, you may remember that I said that this wall is made out of the same type of brick as what the floor is made out of. That means that since we've now officially given a label to that brick material on the floor, that label should now also affect the wall. Let's take a look and see if it does. Select on the material tag. Move your cursor down. Now you can see that brick-1, in fact, is what that tag is displaying. Click, hit Escape maybe a couple of times to get out of the command, and now we can see that we have brick-1 here as a material for the wall. If we click where we have the brick-1 and then decide, all right, we want to make a change to this brick-1, we can. Click until you see this designation, then change the -1 to be -2 instead. Click out. Then underneath the project browser, double click on level 1. Notice how it's now updated itself to be brick-2. But maybe we want to have different brick for the floor as opposed to the wall. To accomplish that task, we need to go to the Manage tab, then come over here to Materials. Now we know that that's a brick material. In fact, I know that that brick material is actually called brick. And if we select on brick, we can now select on this tab that says Identity. And we'll notice that for the description of this brick material, it's brick-2. What I'd like to do is create a new material. It'll also be a brick material, but it'll be associated with brick-1. So over on the left-hand side, with brick highlighted, right-click, and now duplicate. This material, the duplicate, will be BRK-1. Then hit Enter. For the original brick material, select on brick, right-click, rename BRK-2. We can see that the BRK-2 still has a description of BRK-2. But if we select on BRK-1, it also says BRK-2. So we need to change that description to be BRK-1. If we click on BRK-2, we can see that it's kept its description, but the BRK-1 is now updated. Next thing we need to do is then click on OK. I want to change just the floor material to be the BRK-1. The wall will stay the -2. So we'll select on the floor, then come over here to Edit Type. Here in the type properties of the floor, we now need to change the floor to a different type of material. So where we have the structure, select on the Edit button. And instead of being BRK-2 for the material, let's select BRK-1. Click on OK, click on OK. Notice how the floor material is now updated to be BRK-1. If we look at the wall, which we can do once again underneath elevations, if we go to the east, we can see that that is BRK-2. If we go to a 3D view, which we can do if we come up here to the default 3D view button, we can see that the materials still look the same, and that's because we didn't change any of the properties associated with how the bricks look, but they're designated as being different. One is BRK-1 and the other is BRK-2, based off of the fact that they've been assigned now different materials.